Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thank you for clicking on to another video. I'm so glad you're here, and if you have never been here before, I especially welcome you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We typically talk natural hair here, but I have some other things that I want to show you. Hair related, kind of, sort of, but I think you may like it, so I hope you'll stick around to watch. So you remember when I came on and told you about Desi, who was a subscriber who started her own business, 4C Your Beauty. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. I did a video on it. I showed you what I got. I showed you the results I've got, and any videos that I have about the company, I will put them in the description box for those of you who are new. But she started her business in 2020, and she has an amazing gift for using ingredients and Ayurvedic herbs and moisturizing ingredients, and she has such a gift for beauty items. She has now started a skincare line, hair care and skincare in the same year. I love it. Sister is thinking big, and I love it. I love when people dream big. So I have the skincare products, and I want to show them to you, and I'm going to use them today. Now, I have to admit, first of all, this is how it came, but much prettier. I mean, much prettier. I have to admit, I got the box yesterday, and it was late at night before I realized, oh my gosh, I didn't even open the box. So I ran down and got it, and it was like 3 in the morning. I was up using the products. I couldn't help myself. Once I saw the ingredients and the packaging, it was just all so pretty. I did open it already. So everything came sealed very beautifully. Every single item was taped down, no spillage, plenty of packing. It came perfect. But I want to show you what's in the line that I have. So this line is called Hello Turmeric, and there is an African black soap, turmeric and mint facial wash. And this is that. The ingredients in here are so wonderful. There is a turmeric and vanilla bean sugar facial scrub. She loves colors. If you are new to this, then when you look at her website and her hair products, they're all just like this. She is probably the most creative techie person I know. Tons of color, all kinds of fonts. You should see her postings and stories on Instagram. Just incredible work. Like, I look at it and think, how did she even do that? I didn't even know that you could do half of the stuff that she does on there. It's incredible. But here is the turmeric, honey, and ginger facial mask. And all the ingredients are written on there, nice and plain and visible for you to see. And it's not just like 1 or 2 ingredients. Like, this was very well thought out. And then she sent a beauty brush. There are these to put your mask on. And finally, there's a facial mist. And it is called Turmeric, Rosewater, Hibiscus, and Turmeric Facial Mist. So turmeric is in all of the products. You can look on her website and you will find a lot of information about the ingredients. So she kind of tells you what they do and, you know, how to use them, and it's perfect. Every question can be answered on there, so be sure to check it out. But we're going to try these today because I was so excited after I used them last night. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I should have recorded my first impressions because I was so excited. They were so amazing. So I'm going to be using these very briefly to kind of give you an idea of how they work, how to use them, and what I think. You're going to be in for a treat. I hope you'll stick around. So my face is all bare and my hair is pulled back. I am going to do a facial wash with the facial cleanse, and I have already washed my hands. So I am going to wet my face. Oh, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Okay, let's talk about these individually. And I don't know if you can see the glow in my face, but I see it and I feel it. My face feels incredible. So, first of all, the African black soap. You guys know how I feel about an African black soap anyway. It deep cleanses and it really gets all the gunk out of your pores and detoxifies your skin. It's so great for scarring and for acne, and for African black soap heals everything. Everybody knows that at this point. But she has combined, African black soap can be stripping. We've talked about that before. She has combined ingredients in here that lowers the pH and has this so moisturizing. You would not think African black soap was in it unless you saw it in here. You can kind of tell, if anybody has seen the liquid before, how it is dark brown, and so it does this color in the bottle. Let me tell you what is all in here, just to balance it all off with moisture. Water, aloe vera juice, and then there's African black soap, and then there is that word that I don't know how. It's a coconut derived cleanser. It also has hydrolyzed silk protein, fractionated coconut oil, glycerin, honey, apple cider vinegar, apricot kernel oil, germol plus, citric acid, turmeric powder. You know those are all incredible. The first thing I noticed about this, when I wash my face with African black soap, I almost expect it to be stripped. There is one that I found that I talked about before in another video that I really like and been using, but it's still, there is a huge difference in the way that feels on my face and this feels on my face. This is so soft and gentle. You see, I barely got a suds. You get a very light sudsing, but it's so soft. I come away, my skin feels soft, it feels clean, it feels just light, and it feels silky. And that's the first thing you guys can see that, but I looked at it, I was like, why is my face feeling like silk? And then I saw it has silk protein in it. I don't know if I have seen or used any skin care products with silk protein in it, but that was brilliant. You know how silk feels, you know how it can make your hair feel. My face felt incredible. The honey, the humectants in here, and the conditioners just balance this all out so that it is a perfect cleanser. If you have oily skin, this would work. If you have sensitive skin, this would work. Normal dry skin, of course this would work. Honey, glycerin, the apricot kernel oil, the coconut oil, the aloe vera juice. It is so mild, but you do come away with your face feeling just cleansed and soft. I kept off camera, kept gliding my back of my hand on my face because it feels incredible. I loved that. Looking for a good cleanser, a nice gentle cleanser that anybody can use that really will make a difference in your skin. This is gonna be one. The turmeric in here, like everything in here is good for your skin. You could take every ingredient and go and look for yourself. The African black soap by itself is a gem. The other things, just icing on the cake. Fantastic. And then I use the scrub. Now, I am very particular about scrubs. And I know some of you have done it before, whether it's a body scrub or a face scrub. I have bought some where the scrubbing ingredient was way too rough. Whether it's sugar or salt, it would be big and dry and just way too rough for the skin. Even though you don't see it, something really abrasive to your skin will cause minor tears in your skin, and it is just not good for it because now you're breaking down the skin barrier, and so it's just like an open wound. Any bacteria you get in there, you're going to have problems. So I'm particular about these. I have also had some that have been so oily until the scrub in them just don't work. Like I just come away feeling a lot of oil, but not a good scrub. She did this. I really at one time, because I couldn't find a good scrub, stopped using scrubs. I started using a manual little exfoliator to get the dead skin cells off my face. And I also started using ingredients that have a chemical exfoliant in it because I just could not find a good scrub. I'm not kidding. This right here is amazing. First of all, it looks so pretty. And it smells incredible. I wish you could see how pretty that is. You see the little specks in it? You can see the oil, you can see that it's moisturized, but you got just the perfect amount of scrubbing ingredients in it, which is sugar, I'm sure. Yes, sugar, canola oil, sunflower oil, soybean oil. There's fenugreek powder in here, shea. I don't know what that says, you guys. Shea something. Shea 30. Honey. There's an emulsifier. There's turmeric. There is a French vanilla oil. That's what I'm smelling. And vanilla bean. That's what I'm smelling. That's smelling so good. It smells incredible. This is just enough. It is just enough. Just enough oil. Just enough abrasive ingredients to slop off that dead skin. When you come away with this, again, my face already felt great from that cleanser, but now that you've taken those little small granules of sugar and just slowly, and I would do this for probably a minute, rub that into your skin, and it is slowly sloughing off those dead skin layers that sit on top of our skin, which causes your skin to look dull and cause it to look dry and uneven. The ingredients in here, again, you got the turmeric to help with hyperpigmentation and scarring. It is so good for detoxifying. It's good for inflammation. It's everything you need. I almost felt like the cleanser has enough ingredients in it to stand alone as a skincare routine. And then I used this one, and then I said, this could stand alone as a skincare routine. They all are just jam-packed with ingredients. You know how if you've ever tried to DIY and make your own, and then you go somewhere and you read that this isn't good, this is good for it, this is good, and go over there, and this is good, this is good. I feel like she took all of that and put it into this skincare line. Everything that's good got its place in here. My face felt so nice and smooth from feeling like you got that dead skin off, and it wasn't too rough. It was a gentle exfoliant that I would not feel bad about using. I would use this every day if I wanted to. You could use this every single day. You come away with moisturized skin, moisture from the oils and the other ingredients that are in it, but the sugar gave you a nice exfoliant. So you're getting like a daily exfoliation every single day and getting that moisture into your skin without using an abrasive scrub that you have to use once or twice, and then it can just dry out your face depending on what's in it, and then it can also just be too abrasive and give you some minor micro tears in your skin. This is perfect. I can go back safely to a sugar scrub, and this is my holy grail sugar scrub. Period, hands down. Like I said, I stopped buying this and was using either a manual and then using ingredients in it that had a chemical exfoliant in it because I just could not find a perfect one. I found her, baby. This is fantastic. Oh, I'm so proud of her. This is so good. And then let me tell you about this mask. You saw the consistency of this. Look how smooth this is. It's so smooth looking. Look like it was whipped with I don't know. But look you can see all the ingredients in it. You can see it's just lots of little colors in there. Okay, here's my spiel about masks. Sometimes you can buy masks from companies and they know all the buzzwords. They know the marketing. They know what's the in ingredient this year. So turmeric is an in ingredient. Clays, kaolin clay, activated charcoal, whatever it is, that's a buzzword. And that's just not for this era. That's for all eras. We buy into the marketing because we know these ingredients are fantastic for your face. So you get the product and you bring it home and you look at it and you're like, I mean, it's okay, nothing to shout home about. And then you look in the ingredients list and the very thing that's marketed on the very top as in the title is like the last one or two items in the ingredient list, which tells you there's like maybe a pinch of it. When I saw this and I felt it, and when I put it on my skin, this is how I felt. It goes on so smooth. I did another mask a few weeks ago, And I'm going to do that video so I can show you the comparison between how my face even just looked with the mask on from that one and from this one. It was chalky, and it just didn't spread well, and I had places on my skin where it was just chunky and I couldn't get it to spread. It worked okay, but I just didn't like the way it looked. I didn't even want to take a picture with it on my face because it looked so bad, and I thought I could spread it out and I couldn't. This one was so creamy. It glides on so well. This has water, white kaolin clay. It has honey, it has sunflower oil, it has walnut shell powder, which in and of itself is a very, very mild exfoliant. If you put that in any of your skincare products, just over time, you're getting a gentle exfoliator, even if you don't exfoliate your skin purposely. The shell powder and rubbing it in will gently kind of get some of that dead skin off. It has cetyl alcohol, it has turmeric powder, it has a humectant, white tea extract, it has white tea and ginger essential oils, it uses germ oil plus, it has collagen protein, ginger powder, xanthan gum. This is so good. This is so good. I feel like I'm having to come back and update myself all the time. I start using sheet masks because they were just easy. They put all the ingredients in your face, and I'm still going to use my sheet mask. You know, I got some that I love. But this is so, so nice. Again, does the job, but you put it on. It does not dry hard. I left mine on probably longer than I should, let's just say that. But when it never dried to the point where I couldn't get it off. It did start to dry, and there were places I had to rub to get it off, which was good because of the shell powder in there. Again, a little bit more exfoliating. And the more, you don't want to exfoliate your skin too much because it can dry out, but every time you exfoliate it, you're getting off that top layer, and your new skin cells are coming out from underneath the skin to the top of your face, which of course now gives you more newer glowing skin. So that is still always a benefit. But this mask rinsed off so good. The white kaolin clay detoxifies and it reduces inflammation. The turmeric in it does the same thing. You got honey in it, the sunflower oil, which was so moisturizing. It was so moisturizing. If you like a mask that is going to do the detoxification and moisturize your skin at the same time, this is a perfect one. Again, it's just like a mask can do that too. They can dry out your face, just like a scrub can. It can be too dry, or if you're using a detoxifier, I've used some that come away and my face just feels tight. It's not necessarily dry, but you can tell that underneath your skin layers, your skin is dehydrated because it just feels tight. And I didn't feel any of this. When I used this last night, I used it and I thought, I'm gonna sit here and read a magazine for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna, get back up and rinse it off. The thing I noticed about this that I've never noticed about another mask ever, never ever, is that it's so lightweight, I forgot I had it on. It didn't feel wet, it didn't feel dry, it didn't feel sticky. It was perfectly smooth. It felt exactly like my face feels right now. Like nothing was on it. I've never, ever tried a mask that is this lightweight. Like you have to try this to believe it. You have to try this one to believe what I'm saying. Like I had to remind myself. I started to kind of nod off because it was late. And then I touched my face accidentally. I was like, oh my God, I still got this stuff on. This was so good. Love this. Great mask. And then I use the facial mist, which I kind of use as a toner, which is kind of the last step of the actual skincare routine before you start using any treatments and moisturizers. I always spray with this just one more time, just to give my face another little hydrating mist. And this is another one, like I can look at it and tell it has apple cider vinegar in it. But you can't smell any of those ingredients. It is mixed with tons of natural ingredients, but you don't smell any of them. Every single product smells really, really good. Sometimes you get a tingle from essential oils in skin. For those of you who have sensitive skin, you say you can't use essential oils on your skin. I didn't feel any tingling, nothing uncomfortable, nothing red, it was just wonderful. So I then just sprayed a little bit of this to tone and keep the pH level down. Again, water, aloe vera juice, rose water, silk amino acids, willow bark, olive oil, sodium lactate humectants, panthenol, germ oil plus, rose essential oil, turmeric powder. Like, it's packed. It's packed with everything good for a facial mist. The other thing I've started doing with these toners that I can also use as a facial mist, because they're so hydrating, and there's not a lot of them. Some that say toner, they are toners. Like, I don't feel like my face is hydrated. I don't walk away with it feeling great. I just know that it works to tone my face. These facial mists like this, I keep one at my desk. I keep one here on my little area here where I record, and I keep one in my living room when I'm sitting and watching TV. I have different ones because my skin is dry, and you don't want your skin to dry out just like your hair. You don't want your skin to dry out. So during the winter time, when you're inside and we got this cold, dry air, I take this about maybe 2 or 3 times a day when I walk by it and think about it. If I see it, or intentionally, if I feel that my face is dry, take it and just 2 or 3 sprays over my face, and you walk away with your face feeling moist and hydrated all over again. It's just this cool spray that just refreshes and rejuvenates. It wakes you up. But then again, it's just enough that now my face is soft again. It's sort of like your hair. When it gets dry, it gets hard, it looks dull, it just doesn't feel right. It's the same thing with your skin. You want to keep it nice and hydrated so that it can be soft, so that it can be supple. Dry skin ages faster, it looks dull, and it gets wrinkles and lines in it a whole lot faster. You want to keep your entire body, especially your hair and your face, nice and moisturized. It will thank you for it. Those nice hydrators and moisturizers will keep all of those lines and wrinkles and dryness out, so that you're always looking soft and supple and glowy without being oily. At the end of the day, that is what I feel with this. I got all of that, and my skin feels amazing. No oily residue, just perfect. She did it. She did her thing with that. Like, the hair products are good. The hair products are really good. These facial products are off the charts. When I pulled that mask and that scrub off, I immediately put her stuff in my little drawer where I keep my everyday skincare that I use, and I'm going to use my other stuff as a backup. This is my go-to. That's how I feel about that. And I'm not just saying that because I think she's a great entrepreneur and a great person. You have to try these. And if you are a skincare person, you need it so that you can compare it to what I say, because only a skincare person knows kind of what you're looking for and know how great these ingredients are and what your skin should feel like when you know you've done something great for it. All right, I think I've talked enough. You guys, be sure she is on your Black Friday list. Put her on your list. Oh, I do have a code for her, and I don't think I updated that in my last video where I put in the discount codes. I will go back and do that. I'll go back and add her name to the discount codes. Now, I'm sure they're not going to work for Black Friday, but whenever you're buying in the future, or if you see this video in the future, then you can go and take advantage of a discount to try these. They're worth every penny. Every penny. So, you guys, you know what to do. Comment below and let me know what you think. Let me know if you are a skincare person. I've had several of you to come on and say, oh, I love skincare. So it's so funny how some of us like this and some of us like that. I love it all. I love it all. So I'm glad to be able to bring this to you. And I'm so, so happy for her and proud of her. And she's just like one of us. So you see what happens? If you've got a dream and something you want to do it. Do not wait. I do not care what's going on in the world. I do not care how you're going to make the time. You can do it. Work on your dreams. Start whatever it is you want to start. Just start somewhere. Advertising, research. Start mixing some things in your kitchen. Start dibbling and dabbling and doing some trial and error with products. There are a million companies out there, but there's room for everybody. And not just in this beauty industry, whatever it is that you want to start. and it's been on your mind and in your heart for a while, it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. Don't ignore that. You're going to get such a passion and such a joy in your life when you follow that. Even if you've got other things on the burner, you have to see about your family and you've got to, work and you've got other responsibilities. If you just tinker with this thing just a little bit, it's like lighting this fire. You get this little flame, and before you know it, the more you do it, like you just feel this peace and this joy about it. And before you know it, I'm telling you, you're going to create something amazing. Never, ever stop dreaming. And if there's a dream in your heart, do not give up on it. Ever. You have to do it for 30 minutes a day. Work on it in some regard, because I promise you it's there for a reason. All right, I'm off my soapbox now. You guys go and check out For See Your Beauty. Be sure she's on your Black Friday list. I will see you guys in the next video. Do like this video on your way out, and if you haven't subscribed, then I highly suggest that you do so, because we're saving money over here all the time. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your attention. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Take care. Bye.